tell us about your schedule now, though. I know you guys are very regimented in what you do. You've got your team around it. And that's something that I always try to go, a lot of people are just sloppy, right? Their kids wake them up and they, have a cup of, a milkshake from Starbucks on the way to the office and, eat McDonald's for lunch and come home and, microwave some garbage. And that's just a lot of people's processes because that's all that that's what their parents did. It's what their friends do. And I'm not nagging on diet and food per se, but I'm saying though, the lack of a disciplined schedule, which then, what Jocko always says, discipline equals freedom, right? Because then you with freedom is that I don't have to think about this thing anymore. Why Steve Jobs always wore a black turtleneck and who else? We'll just leave it at Jobs. But so what is your guys' schedule and things that you live by on a daily basis that kind of has helped create and give you anchors?
Yeah. Well, we are really big on morning routine. And I think this was particularly important for me because, he's just like literally they should study him like he's a robot. Like he has no emotion. So when he has things
wow.
in the context,
I have emotion, all right.
Okay, so in the context of business, right? Like he just doesn't really get fazed by things in the way that I do. And a lot of, for me, I felt like that was a really big weakness coming into business. Obviously I was a young woman. I was dealing with things that I didn't know how to deal with. So I was very emotional about it. And that's not very good for a business, right? So I had to find ways to kind of ground myself moving into every day because every day is going to bring a challenge. And I notice now when I even if I go on vacation and you think that you're going to be more relaxed, but if I don't do my morning routine now, I wake up cranky. I'm just not as in good of a mood. So we generally are waking up at 5 a.m. No, it's not exactly 5 a.m. every day. Sometimes it's a couple minutes before, sometimes it's 30 minutes after, whatever it is. But 5 a.m., we're up, we're at it. I've been trying to include meditation into that morning routine because, again, I need a little extra work on grounding myself. But the important thing is getting in some type of physical activity. It doesn't have to be the gym. A lot of time for me, it's Pilates or, something along those lines. And then also listening to some type of podcast, whether you want to have David Goggins yell at you or you want to listen to Alex Hormozi or whatever it is, some type of something that's going to put you in that right mentality because it just does something where it starts you off on this note. If you're listening about how Alex Hormozi lost millions of dollars in his first business venture and it took him so long to do this, but now he's a billionaire or something like that, you almost go into the day with this mentality of the challenges are okay, they're welcome, as opposed to I roll out of bed at 7, I immediately wake up, I check my phone, I see an email, maybe I have a charge back from America. I'm like, oh, right. And then I wake up, I go brush my teeth, I go straight, try to work. I haven't had any time to myself. It's important to me before the agents and everyone starts coming to me every day. I have that hour to myself at the gym to feel good. And I'm listening to something that's going to put me in the right mentality. That's been huge for us. And then usually what that also does is I go home, I get ready. I'm not going to mess around and pet the cat or whatever it is. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go straight to the office. Usually we're to the office before 8 a.m. 8 a.m. we have a huddle with our team because we do have an office. We invested into an office here in Arizona where a good amount of our team is located. Not everybody, but we do a huddle in the morning every day at 8 a.m. And then we just kind of do what needs to be done that day. Right now, Ryan's just ripping appointments and I'm kind of full-time hiring, training, onboarding. We felt like it was just a little bit of a more seamless system for us instead of trying to do a little bit of everything. So that's pretty much the day. And we don't really have a time that we leave. It's kind of just till the job is done. You know what I mean? It's not oh, we stay till 6. If it's 7, it's 7. If it's 7:30, it's 7:30. If it's it's just until we get everything done that we need to get done,
Awesome. When do you lift, Ryan?
We basically run the same kind of schedule, and this is the thing, we didn't always do that. I've always lifted, but I used to go after work. Right. But we decided we wanted to get ourselves, because this business is 100% mindset. And we weren't where we wanted to be in business. So we're how do we get ourselves primed every single day before we get here to where we can take on anything. Right. So that was kind of our thought process. So we noticed a lot of other people that were successful were doing that. And so we started doing the same thing. And then, you know, it just, that discipline just kind of bleeds into your business. And then other people in the business, like we have people on our team that do the same thing. Right. And, you know, lo and behold, they're finding a lot of success too. So that was kind of the whole thought process behind it. And it's been working really well.
Yeah. 8, 9 o'clock when the world starts, you've already been up for 4 hours, gotten your mind right, spent some time with yourself, gotten yourself sweat a little. And now it's like, you're so like, it's noon mentally, right? Where the rest of the world just crawling out of bed, going, you know, still wiping sleep out of their eyes as they walk into the office. It's a different way to attack life, which is awesome. I mean, guys, this call was excellent. Thank you so much for your time. Any final advice you have to send this group off to battle as they go fight the demons that are all up here and realize that all the clients on the phone just want to buy insurance from them, but they just got to get there. Any final advice you got to send everybody off today?
I would just say the most important investment you can make is yourself. So you should be spending just as much time working on you as you should be working on sales, and that'll multiply very quickly for you. So that would be my biggest.
This is going to sound really cliche, but like, you have to stop chasing comfort and start chasing growth. Everything should be, once you start living for growth, everything in your life will change. Everything in your business will change. You know, you'll become the best version of yourself, and you'll achieve the things that you want to achieve.
Awesome. I love it, guys. Thank you. Everyone, please drop a TY in the chat below. Show Morgan and Ryan some love. Guys, thank you for your time. I'm so excited to see where you're going now and see where you're going. I mean, this is just the way you can deliver this so well because you're eating, breathing, and sleeping it. And that's true leadership. So honored to be in business with you. So excited to see where you continue to go here now and in the future. Have an awesome day, guys. Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Appreciate you.
All right.